Good morning from Freeport, Maine. This is my morning voice and my morning face, so sorry about that. It is about 9 a.m. on Saturday morning. Candace is currently in the Equinox working. I am working on making breakfast for the two of us, so I thought I'd take a quick tour around the camp and also show you guys what I'm doing for breakfast this morning. Let's check it out. We are staying at Wolfe's Neck Campground in Freeport, Maine. We are booked in site number 535. This is called their most private site, and I can see why. We are the first campsite as soon as you turn down the road. There's a yurt down the road that no one's currently staying at that I think you can rent, but the closest actual neighbor is an RV that's almost 100 yards away. And the site is absolutely gigantic. You could honestly fit 6 tents in here comfortably. Campground does have showers, bathrooms, a camp store, a lot of really nice stuff that's great to run and grab something quick if you forget eggs for breakfast or something like that. The other night we had burrito bowls, so I'm taking the leftovers from the burrito bowls, heating them back up in the skillet, adding some scrambled egg. I'm actually heating up a little bit of leftover queso in a glass jar that I have sat by the fire. It was boiling a few minutes ago, so I know it's definitely hot enough, so I pushed it away from the coals just to cool down. I'm just getting ready to put the eggs into the burrito mix and then make the burritos themselves. And then we're gonna have a really nice breakfast to enjoy here at camp. We're gonna have some breakfast. She's gonna keep working. I'm gonna start editing a vlog that really has to get out in about 12 hours from now. And who knows what we'll get into this afternoon. There's some trails here at the camp, and there's also a lot of places to go kayaking. So we'll eat, we'll both finish working, and see what we find.
We ended up taking the Brewer's Woods Trail off of the Deer Run Trail. We just wanted to do like a little walk with Riley today, so I don't know exactly how far it is because it's not on all trails or anything, but I think we've done, I don't know, maybe like a quarter of it, but it doesn't loop back around to where we parked, so I think we're just gonna turn around and head back to the car. And we don't want Riley's little legs to get too sore today.
What's going on with you today? You are just otherworldly today. She's been quite an interesting traveling companion today.
We are at Wolfe's Neck State Park, which is like 2 minutes from the campground. It's been an interesting day so far. I will give you a bigger update on that when we get to the campground, but we're gonna hike around. It looks like for the most part all the trails kind of loop together, so I think we're just gonna wander and see what there is to see. I know there's supposed to be some really nice like waterfowl here. Water birds, you know. finished editing Sunday's vlog last night. Tried to upload it in the tent, didn't think that would work. Got up early this morning to get to the farm or the campground check-in office where there is Wi-Fi. And after like an hour and a half, it was up to like, what was the bid, like 15%? So then we drove into Freeport to use a Starbucks for Wi-Fi. And 2.5 hours later, and 2 pumpkin spice lattes later for me, the video finally posted. So this is the end of the first week that we have been out. And it has had its own challenges, including getting lost in the woods.
Well, we were about to check out of Wolfe's Campground and realized that we hadn't really shown off the actual campground besides just our site. So we're doing a little drive around to show off some of the different campsites you can stay at. They also have some cabins. There's a yurt that was just down the road from us that you can rent out as well. The cool part about this campground is that it's right on the ocean, or Casco Bay. So some of the sites, they're a little bit more expensive than the one we were staying at, but you can actually stay right on the bay. They're quite a bit less private than the one we were at, but if you didn't have a dog that barked at everything, that might be a nice option. Yesterday there were lots of cows in this field, but there's one there. Come on. Yeah, there's one of the little cabins. I love this little place. It's teeny tiny, and it's so cute. I like the doors.
This is one of the kayak put-ins that the camp offers. This one's a little bit weird because you basically have to walk through someone's campsite to get to it. So we just chose not to use it at all while we were staying here.
It would be nice if you had like a group, because some of these are like 2 that are pretty close together, but if you had like 2 couples or something. And just down the road from our campsite is a little loop that is just for RVs.
Electrical hookups, water hookups, at every site, but as you can see, no privacy whatsoever.
Yeah, here's the yurt that's just down the road from us.
Here is the dump station for RVs for their gray and black water tanks. This is pretty nice because it's right on their way out of the campsite. And they also have 2 dumpsters here for trash. They also have a recycling center as well. You just put your recyclables inside of a little building over there and they sort it and recycle it for you, which is pretty awesome.
Here's the organic dairy farm. That's on the property. And here is the main area. There's a farm cafe. Back there behind it are the showers and bathrooms that I have been using. They have a farm store where you can get some groceries and firewood. And there's the check-in office. You can rent bikes here for I think it was $40 a day. And here is West Bay, which I think is the largest of like the areas in the campground. So there's Quiet Cove, and then we were in East Bay, and then there's Middle Bay, and then there's West Bay. West Bay is the largest. Are those bathrooms? Those are showers.
Showers and bathrooms.
Yeah, those are showers and bathrooms. We got some cute little friends up here. They're so fluffy. Got a playground for the kiddos. And over here there are some, well not some, lots of chickens running about.
Yesterday there was sun and there was rain, beauty in the mundane. And as the light startled our eyes, we let go of disguise. And now there's something in the air and a sparkly shimmer on our skin.